Hello everyone, I'm Yicong Li. Today I want to share a culturally specific negotiation case from Fujian, China, the clan culture. During my time working and living in Fujian, I observed how deeply locals value family ties, clan relationships, and blood connections. This traditional small culture actually has a profound impact on local businesses, communications, decision-making processes, and even entire negotiation styles. Speaking of the importance of culture in negotiations, as we said in our course, culture permeates every aspect of negotiations. In a place like Fujian, which is full of the characteristics of a humanistic society, culture is not an obstacle, but the key to promoting successful negotiations. Professor Holliday proposed the microcultural formation theory in 2019. This theory tells that culture is actually the result of dynamic formation during the negotiation process. Instead of hating negotiation stereotypes, it's better to learn to understand and jointly build a microcultural atmosphere that make both parties comfortable. Specifically speaking of the characteristics of Fujian clan culture, this is one of the regions in China that keep the most complete clan culture. There are several notable characteristics of local society. First, the family network formed by blood relations. That's what we often call relationships, has become the basis for business cooperation, and people value trust rather than contracts. Second, the elder in the family play a very important role in decision making, and the negotiations with the elders must show enough respect. Third, Fujian system of favors, well, courtesy and reciprocity are not short-term transactions but long-term commitments. And finally, the upgraded version of face culture. In the clean system, personal behavior directly affects the reputation of entire family. So open confrontation is absolutely avoided during negotiations. If analyzed using Hofstede culture dimension theory displays present characteristics of high power distance, strong collectivism, and extremely strong long-term orientation. Regarding specific negotiation strategies, we can analyze them from the three stage of the in the differentiations stage. Fujian negotiators will establish contact through third-party introductions. When meeting for the first time, they will pay more attention to other parties' backgrounds rather than getting straight to point, directly expressing the goal with the make people feel uncomfortable. At this time, Westerns are prone to mistakenly think that small talk is a waste of time, but in fact, this is the key process of building trust. Entering the exploration stage, collectivist think makes them focus on reciprocity, on using words such as "I will consider" to politely refuse, and express reservations through like body movements, face expressions, contact. If Westerns directly ask about needs, it may make the other party feel pressured. In the exchange stage, They pay more attention to long-term relationships and decision require internal family solutions. When concessions are needed in decision making, they emphasize the family's faith and morality. At this time, Westerns may misunderstand their attitude as procrastination, but in fact, it shows the collective decision-making mechanism. Here are a few simple suggestions on how to uh, interact effectively. In the trust building stage, be sure to use third-party introduction because in Fujian clan culture, no introduction, no deal. The chat start with family matters, and showing respect is more important than pay more attention to expression. Friends from efficient cultures, such as Australia or Northern Europe, should pay special attention to rhythm control in the in the exploration stage. Avoid asking direct questions. Use open-ended questions like such as long-term cooperation vision. Tell more stories and less terms. And friends from Germany and US remember to soften their tone. Entering the exchange stage, concessions should be made step by step, and the final confirmation of cooperation may be completed at the dinner table. And everyone exchange gifts to maintain the relationships. Partners will with the individualistic cultural background should remember to transform I want into our team needs. Of course, there will be many challenges in practice. For example, it's difficult to partners to grasp the internal information of the family. If they if there's no culture sensitivity, it's easy to misjudge the situation and cause the negotiation to fail. In summary, negotiating with the Chinese is a game of favors and interests. When making a plan, you should not only consider the terms, but also design the interaction process and peacekeeping methods. While maintaining cultural sensitivity, use third space thinking to create a flexible and neutral negotiation atmosphere, maybe the art of cross cultural negotiation. Sure. Thanks for watching.